why is she doing this? You need rest days. She's lying. 200 days ago, I began running every single day with no specific purpose in mind, but to actually find that purpose in my fitness journey. And here's my why. The first 30 days introduced me to flow and finding that runner's high and just feeling like an athlete again. Then I continued on just one foot in front of the other. Competed in my first 10K with my family. Ran in Sweden, LA, New York, all over the world. But then this one lingering thing laid in the distance. Surgery. And I was like, you know what? I can recover from 1 meter. So yes, I started at around 1 meter. And then I ran 5. And then I ran 10. And some people say I lost my run streak, but in reality, that's not my business. You can think what you want. This is my streak. This is for no one else. But I showed up for what I was 100% capable of doing in that moment. Since we were little girls, we've been told how we look is what matters. If you want to get a job in Hollywood, it's how you look. But don't be too much, too strong, too loud. Don't put out, but don't be prude. Speak your mind, but don't be rude. But then I started asking myself, what if all I wanted was to be too much? To be too fast, love too much, be bold, be reckless, conquer. Why does that scare you? Because if I'm too much, then I don't have to listen to you. That's the thing about running. It's a form of meditation, but it's also willpower. You get in this flow and all you can think about is just being in that moment, getting 1 foot in front of the other. This is about performance and this is about mental health. But I won't lie, there's aesthetics in fitness. And I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to look a certain way, but I really asked, like, why? Why do I care that? And a quote came to me. It said, to look like an athlete, you must train like an athlete. After surgery, I had a blank slate with this channel. But then something magical happened. I did my first handstand after surgery, and it was, shockingly, the best handstand I've ever done. Also, I went to go shoot basketball with my boyfriend, and sometimes life has these moments of serendipity. First time I shot basketball, I was back. But there was just something in my heart that said, no, we are on to something. And I cannot express how good it felt to have my shot back. Always chasing the win, but never done. The thing about running is it's not just about your health, it's a great metaphor for life. No matter how far or near the finish line, all you have to do is one more step. This story isn't motivation. I refuse to baby you. You're better than that. Those big things you want in life, guess what? They're not glamorous. They don't involve a straight line. You'll be told no. You'll be told you can't. You will think you can't. And literally every day, every hour, every second, you will be presented with an out. And it's devilish. And it's painted as the right way. The easy way, what others want, maybe even what you need. And you'll question yourself, you'll doubt yourself, you will feel you don't fit the mold. Your excuses, I missed my chance, I'm too big, I'm not fast enough, I'm too small, I live in the wrong place. But every once in a while, you will get that little glimmer in the distance of what you're chasing. Sometimes it shines really big and it will slap you in the face. And every time you see it, you just have to remind yourself, keep going, one step in front of the other. There's different types of runners, and when I started, I didn't know. But the thing that connected with me was going fast. And that is when I felt myself again. Speed was my thing, and we haven't seen each other for a long time. That moment where the world completely stops, you're in complete focus. I hate the word purpose, but I've had to contemplate it. I kind of knew what I wanted, but I didn't. But with finding myself and finding that speed and how good it feels, it reminds me of why I train to be an athlete and why it's so important for me to get women to train like athletes. The last 2.5 years, we've had to search deep in ourselves, but we also couldn't execute. And my channel, you probably saw that indirectly. This is my comeback, and every step, one step closer to where I want to be. I had to figure out who I am. Literally, why the hell do I even make YouTube videos? What is the core of this channel? So I ripped off the band-aid and literally ripped it off my chest. Traveled, turned off social media for a whole month, and came back. I approached day 200 of my run streak. My run streak and this channel is to remind me, if I want to be, I can be a motherfucking badass, and so can you. And we should train like that. I will never define what an athlete means to you. It may be strength, it may be grace, it may be speed, but it has a philosophy of what it means to be an athlete. It means to show up as yourself every single day, and that is confidence. To work as a team, that is community. To push your body, that is your physical health. Overcome any obstacle, that is your mental health. And at the end of the day, always be thankful for what your body can do, regardless of what people say about it. This video is not meant to tell you what to do. Why do you want to be told what to do? I know you already have that thing that you fall in, that you scrape for air, but you got back up and stayed on the road. To whatever is in that distance for you, catch it. I realize this streak is raw. It's unrealistic, it's uncivilized, it's hard, it's nasty, dirty, it is. But there's one consistent thing among anything. It takes grit. To get anywhere, you have to spend the most time with the obstacles. This is not a motivation story. Motivation is a false idea. That you're expected to get up every day and it's smooth sailing, that you're excited. The reality is most things you want suck to get. It's in our body's chemistry, dopamine, the motivation to seek out hard things and be rewarded for getting them. There's no cheer squad, and in this fast food model dopamine fixed world, we have forgotten the point of dopamine. It's a reward for hard work. It's gonna suck, and a lot of days you won't be excited. You just have to put one foot in front of the other. But the longer the destination, the sweeter that dopamine hit's gonna be. This is not here to protect you. You've got to protect yourself, your goal, your energy. I'm not doing this to say this is your story. I'm doing this because every morning I want to wake up and put one foot in front of the other and never stop chasing where I'm going. This isn't about balance. This is about living a life I want to. Some people's balance is 50-50, others is 90-10, and occasionally it's 99-1. I want to prove myself I'm capable of things I could not even imagine, to push my body, to my mind, and go places I can't even fathom, and it's scary and it's unknown, and I'm not 100% sure the direction, but I know the meaning.
After I retired from basketball,
others may strip away the title of athlete in their mind of who I am. But what is an athlete? An athlete is someone with a goal and a distance who, despite the obstacles, puts one foot in front of the other to conquer whatever dream they think their body is capable of achieving. I am an athlete. Let's do this.
come back to her. We're here. We're hitting balls.